It was bound to happen. We all knew this day was coming. The paradise we built together will change forever. Here's to the epic projects and memories we made through this journey. Hey guys, so we're moving today, or I should say tomorrow actually, and I've already started taking out all the tools in the studio as well as the workshop or balcony, and yeah, I'll see you in the new place. Yep, we're moving. After 4 years of MXC Builds from my apartment balcony, we are finally moving on to bigger and better things. As with any move, it's a chore, but even more so when you have extra equipment such as CNC, laser cutter, and a variety of tools. Good thing I have my lovely assistant helping me out. This double car garage will be the new MXC Builds workshop. First thing to do is set up the work and tool benches so we can start making stuff ASAP. With that done, I wanted to upgrade my main desk. The acoustic foam has yellowed badly with UV exposure ruining the all-white aesthetic. I decided to replace them with trendy wood slat panels instead. A light grey and natural oak panel was selected. The old foam is taken apart and the top shelf is then removed. Slat panel cut to height. Corner notches are cut using a multi-tool. Repeat for the center monitor cutout. For the speaker shelf slots, an X-Acto knife was used where the multi-tool couldn't fit. I cut the first slot following the existing size on the backboard but didn't realize they were oversized for the shelf. I used the foam previously to cover this up and must have forgotten. So we'll have to fix this up. Using some scrap wood and felt, we patched up the mistakes as best we could. I made sure to cut the hole correctly for the next speaker. Backboard was given a light sand, then liquid nails used to attach the panels. Scrap hardwood and power tools sure come in handy. I also cut this small notch for the mic cable. Now we're ready to assemble the table in the new studio, which brings me to the sponsor of this video, SmartWings. They reached out to me to try out their motorized blinds and I thought it would be a cool addition to the new studio. The blinds got delivered in 2 weeks and we can start the installation. The blind module protrudes my window inner frame by about 5mm, which was actually hardly noticeable. But knowing me, this had to get the MXC treatment. So I trimmed their mounting brackets to get a perfectly flush mount. Rest of the installation was straightforward. Measure 100mm from the edges, pre-drill the wood frame, then screw in the brackets. The blinds then simply click into place. Holding the power button wakes up the motor. And after pairing it to the provider remote, I was ready for the first run. The noise level of the blinds are acceptable. I don't think I'll be able to sleep through its operation, but for something you activate probably once or twice a day, it's a non-issue. A bonus is that the blinds come pre-programmed to your window's height and has a soft stop feature. A small solar panel is an added option which keeps your blinds charged up, giving you one less thing to worry about. Having these motorized blinds really add to the futuristic feel of the studio where I imagine myself as a scientist in a secret lab. If you're looking for an upgrade yourself, consider checking out SmartWings. I'll leave their site down in the description below. With the blinds installed, let's get back to the desk. The new backboard was screwed on and all the peripherals connected. What do you think of the new setup? Do you prefer this over the white foam? Let me know in the comments below. Moving on to the clean workshop section. I moved my previous budget setup over, which comprised of 2 timber frames and a pegboard screwed between them. This was a very cheap and simple setup, great for renters and budget conscious makers. I love the flexibility and ease of adding tools to a pegboard. You can even print your own hooks, which makes them cheap and customizable. For stuff that doesn't have a hanging point, I print a small plate which is then glued to the tool. I want to retain the pegboard system but will upgrade it to suit the new studio. First, we increased storage capacity by adding 2 overhead cabinets. I made sure to attach the brackets to the wall studs for extra load capacity. For the work surface, I will be resting it on 2 drawer units. To support the middle, a cross brace will be added. The brace is primed then painted to match my walls. Again, the brace was secured into the studs. A smaller batten is then added above the brace. The pegboard will be screwed into this later. Another batten is added 100mm under the cabinets. A new and larger pegboard is then attached. A 16mm melamine particle board will form the new desk. I used a heavy-duty shelf bracket to support the middle. Exposed desk edges are sealed off. I also cut out 2 openings for cable pass-through. Before attaching the desk, I installed a work light under the cabinets and routed its cable behind the pegboard and drawers. Foam tape is applied to each drawer to grip onto the desk. A thick cardboard spacer was used to allow the desk to be positioned perfectly before being removed. Then, more brackets are used to secure the desk onto the cross brace. A quick test just to check how strong it is. A lamp switch was added to the work light, which was then mounted close to the front edge for easy access. After transferring my tools from the old setup, we are left with a cool built-in style work area. The added cabinet and drawers allow me to keep less used tools away and opens up more space for frequently used tools. The blank space is really tempting me to go for a tool shopping trip, but I shall save that for another day. That's pretty much the new MXC Builds studio. Obviously, there'll be some improvements and evolutions along the way, but it's a great starting point and I can't wait to use this for future projects. Another shout out to SmartWings for supplying the blinds for this studio. Make sure to check them out, links in the description below. As always, thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next one.